Analogical arguments. There are four common types of legal arguments: deductive, inductive, analogical or disanalogical, and policy-based. In this lesson, we will be looking at analogy-based arguments, both analogical, looking at similarities, and disanalogical, looking at dissimilarities. One of the main components of common law is the principle of stare decisis, Latin for stand by the decision. Essentially, if a rule was established in a previous legal case, subsequent cases that have similar issues or facts can be decided similarly. It is stare decisis that supports the use of precedent, that is, the use of a previously decided case to support arguments when deciding the present case. When using precedent in a legal argument, you'll rely heavily on analogical reasoning. If you stop for a minute, it's easy to consider how you've used an analogical argument in a non-law context. For example, same mother allows 8-year-old older brother to stay up until 9 p.m. 5-year-old younger brother demands that he be allowed as well. Younger brother makes the argument that he is similar to his older brother because they are both her children. Therefore, they should be treated alike. Mother rejects this by saying that older children need less sleep, arguing that there is an important difference in the facts. An analogical argument is one that attempts to show that the issue and facts of the problem case are substantially similar to those in a previously decided case, in order to argue that the problem case should be decided in the same way as the earlier case. A disanalogical argument is the flip side. It attempts to show that, although the issue in the problem case may be similar to the earlier case, the facts differ sufficiently to justify a different outcome. Making an analogical or disanalogical argument requires three primary steps. First, a base point needs to be established. A base point consists of the relevant facts plus the desired outcome from the original case. Second, you should align the relevant facts in the original case in terms of their similarity, or analogous, and dissimilarity, or disanalogous, to the facts in the problem case. This will allow you to compare and contrast the two cases. Finally, for the facts described, relative importance needs to be assigned to the facts. This needs to be done because you'll want to draw attention to the important ways the problem case is analogous or disanalogous to the other. When making an analogical argument, steps 2 and 3 are the most vital. By aligning relevant facts, you can lay out the similarities and dissimilarities between the comparison case and your own. Assigning weights is important because you want to judge which similarities and differences are the most important to supporting your argument. Let's go back to our bedtime example. The younger brother offered the similarity in the fact that they were both children of their mother and therefore should have the same bedtime. The mother offered the dissimilarity that 3 years in age separated them. The mother said this disanalogy was more important than the fact that they were both her children, and justified the earlier bedtime for the younger child.